Hello guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is still Kobe Reacts. We are still reacting to, Kwesi album. We did the first song, which was Redemption, a very cool song. If you want to check out our reaction, it's on the channel. And today we want to do two of them. So track 2 and track 3 is what we'll be reacting to today. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. So track 2 says, I'll be where I wanted to be, Charlie. Yanko. Honestly, I like the way he has added, what has gone on through his life in terms of pictures and, videos in the lyric video as well. It's very nice.
I'll be where I wanted to be when I was 16. From a city where no they sleep with many dreams, blinded by desires for more, so much I know they see. Turn shit to gold, this is alchemy, I made it keep.
He said he turned to gold, right? He turned nothing to gold. This is alchemy. So alchemy is, how do I even put this? It's a practice, in ancient civilization, right? Where these people believed they could, because the world is connected in a certain way, they can use or they can transmutate things, right, to get better stuff. So for example, they believe that they could use base metals, so something like, let's say lead, right? They can use lead and then turn lead into gold. If they transmutate it, they can give it a bigger purpose. So that's basically what Kwesi is trying to say, right? Kwesi is just saying he grew up from a place where it was, difficult, right? In a city where everyone had big dreams and all that. And he has been able to, turn things into gold. So he has been able to survive that scene and then become something, right? That's basically what he's saying. Let's go.
Oh, so much I know they see. Turn shit to gold, this is alchemy, I made it keep blessing me. The world keeps testing me. Fuck slavery, I want freedom, it's my destiny. Had to take some time away, they no one let me breathe. Wherever
Okay, so we know who he's talking about, right? He's talking about the ground up record label, saying he's African and then he doesn't like slavery. Okay, he hates slavery. So he had to go away for some time because of the issues he was having with his record label. So he felt like he was being a slave to the record label. So in other words, he decided not to drop anything for a while and now he's back. Okay, so that's basically what he's saying. Let's go.
I made it keep blessing me, the world keeps testing me. Fuck slavery, I want freedom, it's my destiny. Had to take some time away, they no one let me breathe. Wherever I dey, Africa they bleed. You talk lele, say I won't be shit without you. When I put the battery where they make you operate inside you. Fefe is a banger, yes I knew. If you make me then make another Artiste.
So again, he's throwing shots at ground up. If they think they made him, then they should make another Kwesi. You see, this is the problem I have with, not just even record labels, but people. When people start saying, they made you, they made you, because without us, you wouldn't have people who would have listened. He wouldn't have had people who are listening to him, but if he didn't put himself in that situation, so one to me and coach now, that platform, if he didn't start learning how to harness his craft, if he didn't harness his craft to the level where now you can listen to him, what do you mean by you made him? He made himself by getting to that point for you to come and consume. You wouldn't have consumed if he didn't get there. That's the whole point. So people should stop that thing. And they made you. Recently it was with Sheldon on X, where people were like, they made him. Hey, if you make some, bro, you can make someone. Hey, claim, what did they make in the panel? Toy car crowd be the creating the
and yes, I knew. If you make me then make another Artiste. Kwesi this, Kwesi that. Anytime I come online, you people just the chat. It be me inspire your faves. Make we talk the
You see, so more or less he's pissed, right? Kwesi this, Kwesi that. but it's him. He's the one who inspired your new favorites, because Kwesi was on the scene for a while before most of these acts came up. But because of what he was going through, he had to go on low key, as he's addressing in the song. Yeah, so he's saying make we talk facts. He's the one. He's the one who actually allowed your favorites to do what they are doing. They saw him, and this looks like a shade to Backkk in a way, because we saw Backkk, and saying on X way before he became Black Sheriff, and he was always tweeting to Kwesi, he loved Kwesi, blah 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 blah, and then the whole issue with his song where the boys people were saying it's because of Kwesi, and then the other guy, I forget his name, Seth. But yeah, so that's basically what he's saying. Let's go.
Time I come online, you people just the chat. It be me inspire your faves. Make we talk the facts. If I know they like no more any whack.
Hey.
I had fake niggas backbiting, fake hosts thought they tricked me. I dabble. They pay my rents, fuck who no like me. All my life I've been an outsider. They call me Uncle Boleg when I was 6 years. Confused young kid, why am I so different? Started to take bad at 10 years. He always find what show say I know normal. All the pain I had to deal with time alone, cause nobody show care. So quickly I had to grow. Plenty people for a house, but
nobody showed care. When he was growing up, there were a lot of things that were going on with him. So like him being bow-legged and all that, and people were saying he's abnormal, he's like this, he's like that. So he's grown up with a lot of pain, right? So he's seen those things, and he feels sometimes people are just trying to hit down on him, right? That's basically what he's saying.
I'm alone cause nobody show care. So quickly I had to grow. Plenty people for a house, but nobody there at home. Felt like the African version of Home Alone. I know you no go give it to me if I know fit to handle. I trust you, so I get to it. Had a feeling one day it could be different, no go be like this forever. Saw the throne empty and I took it.
He saw the throne empty and he took it. So you see, the way people were again saying or speculating that when Sarkodie leaves, Kwesi is the one for it, right? It was a whole topic on the music scene in Ghana, and then all that happened. But then yeah, so that's basically what he's saying. He's grinded it out since the beginning. He's grinded it out. Where he is, it's not luck. He's gotten there based on what he's done in his lifetime. It's even now Backkk and say you made him. What do you mean by you made him? What does that even mean? I like this song. This song is more, it's introducing you to him, what he's been through, and how he sees what people say, but he tends to put a deaf ear to it because it doesn't really, they're not giving him advice. They are just hating. In other words, that's what they are doing.
All the glory never fill my void, so I step back just to see it all and figure mine down. Then they take.
What he said here is very important.
Ever saw the throne empty and I took it. I thought the glory never fill my void, so I step back just to see it all.
All the glory never fill in void, so he decided to step back to see how all plays out. And again, you see, this is what separates these people from, those who have really felt peace. And he's not the first person to say this. He's not the first person to say this. A lot of these artists come out later on and say, even though they were having all that glory, you see, Kwesi was on the stage, he was on the big stage doing big things, but he really didn't feel peace. So it means peace doesn't really come from the wealth and success. All those things are important. All those things shows how well you've built yourself as a human being personally, physically, right? But you should also have that idea that our spiritual life is also very important. And that part of you feeling peace doesn't come from the wealth. It won't come from the physical materials. It will come from the spiritual man, who you truly are. Remember that you are a soul. You are a spirit. You have a soul and live in a body. So your body is just a gateway for you to enjoy life here, right? But what is actually important is your spirit man. So once your spirit man is filled with what you believe in, we being Christians, we believe that Jesus Christ died for us. If your spirit man is filled, bro, anything else plays out perfectly. So that's basically what he's saying. That even though he had all the glory, things were not really added up. So Charlie, you know, say they check your spiritual life, bro. It's very important to do that thing as well.
It could be different, no could be like this forever. Saw the throne empty and I took it. I thought the glory never filled my void, so I stepped back just to see it all and figure mine down. Then they take shots and no be direct, so can't respect it at all. Then they work so hard to get rid of me. Every time they try to forget, I pop back and remind them of just who I am and who I fucking be. Forever I make history. Who told you it's cool to be yourself? And who told you it's also cool to want more? I did think for myself, I no go conform. Who showed you if them?
I did think for myself, I no go conform. You see, most of these rappers, most of these people come into the scene and then they forget who they are, right? Because of the record label, because of the fame. They start doing things that isn't them truthfully, right? It's not them. We know that this is not you. Like, the type of music I do right now, bro, this is not you. But you're doing it because of the fame, because of the money. So you're losing yourself. But he's saying he's not going to conform. He's sticking to who he truly is, right? Exactly. This is a very important message.
Who told you it's cool to be yourself?
Kwesi.
And who told you it's also cool to want more? I did think for myself, I no go conform. Who showed you if them lock it, you go fi kick in the door? Yeah, this crazy party, they won't replace me by the can. That's why they hate me, party. Who hold you down 6 summers from Redemption Valley? Who jump squad from Barcelona to Cali? I be where I'm.
Wait. The things he's saying now looks like he's talking to someone personally. Because it's like, yeah, he even took them on, vacation and all that. It's him. He's the one who did that for them. So it looks like he's throwing shots to someone. I don't know who it is. If you think you know, just drop it in the comment section. Let's get interactive in that.
Redemption Valley, who jump squad from Barcelona to Cali. I be where I wanted to be when I was 17. Moved out of hood to show the kids, say there's way more to life than death, bro. You for leave. Every second I breathe to me be a win.
I think that's the end of the song. Yeah, I think that's the end of the song. So ladies and gentlemen, that was I Be Where I Wanted to Be by Kwesi. This is a very explicit message he gave. It's clear on what he's saying, and it's very, inspiring as well. It's a very good song, very, very good song.